Okay, please your attention for Jurre and Remi, do number 10.
Welcome to our presentation about how cities survive. Resilience is one of the key concepts of sustainable development due to complex and dynamic processes that contribute to the need of the city to adapt constantly. Urban resilience can be maintaining of its structure after disturbances. To be sustainable, a city also needs to be livable for its inhabitants. A livable city can be defined as a city with a high quality of life. And that's why our research question is, how does a city adapt to remain or become livable for its inhabitants? The research elaborates on a topic on which little research has been done before. And the concepts used have broad definitions and applications used in numerous studies. And also the different research methods all relate in a different way to the concepts used. And as the concepts used have broad definitions, we made a theoretical framework where all the concepts meet. The aim of our research is to make a clarification within these many applications of the concepts, and to explore how a livable city can be made.
The research is based on 40 articles and book chapters related to the different concepts used in the theoretical framework. By using 4 different research methods, a wide view on the available knowledge was gained, and many perspectives on the topic have been received. Our first method is case study comparison. This method gains insight in a more practical level. Case studies will focus on relations and differences between 2 contrasting situations by looking at cross-related connections between the cases and the context. Concrete steps that could be undertaken were given by comparing existing cities. The wide variety of cases can be seen as a strength because a lot of objectives and principles are taken into account. Threats relate to different differentiation of subjective and objective statements and information. The other research methods approach the research question in a more theoretical way. Formative evaluation research is a mixed method to evaluate and compare strategies for cities. It will focus on the relations between the used keywords by critically comparing different viewpoints on sustainable and resilient city. Due to the huge variety of viewpoints, it was sometimes difficult to distinguish the subjective and objective information. Exploratory research is used as a qualitative research method to give more background information on the topic and the used concepts in a quite descriptive manner. It gives an attempt to give more insight in how these concepts should be treated and further research and how they could be implemented. It might not be the best method to address our research question due to the generic character of the information, but further research uses this information to deal with solutions for the stated research problem on resilience and livability and to obtain a potential hypothesis. Literature review is a qualitative method which gives a critically analysis of definitions, concepts and their relations. This research method presents results of similar studies and puts them together into a framework to compare our own research with the ongoing dialogue in literature. Most of the papers agree on the same definitions and relations between livability, resilience, and sustainability. The papers also give a clear summary and a critical analysis of these concepts with respect to the survival of cities.
From the results it can be obtained that the possibility for a city to be resilient and adapt is closely related to robustness and the ability to innovate. Furthermore, all the methods refer and link the term livability to a good quality of life. It can be also obtained that sustainability is the overarching concept of resilience, livability, and adaptability. And an example is given in the method literature review, where they link urban sustainability to a good urban environment and a good quality of life for the people who live in that city. Differentiations between the methods relate to the extent of given recommendations. For example, case studies generate some general principles that have to be taken, while, for example, evaluation research gives no specific strategies that could be undertaken to get a resilient city. After we did our research, there does not seem to be a clear preference in the relationship between the concepts of resilience and livability. A part of the articles define a clear relationship between those two concepts, while others only see differences. Besides, a city will never reach an ideal equilibrium, which means that it has to follow an unpredictable path into the future, where it continuously changes and adapts to certain situations. And thereby, the concept of resilience has to be reconsidered constantly to remain useful in research. But maybe it is not necessary to come up with specific strategy for getting a sustainable city, but just adapting a city step by step to remain or increase the sustainability may be the best strategy of all. However, there are still some general principles to reach a resilient state that can be obtained from the research articles, namely protection of nature and natural resources, order, hybridity and cultural sustainability, and contextualization, modernization and innovation. So, are there any questions?
I have a question. What is, according to you, the relationship between resilience and livability? You read several articles with different opinions about that. What do you think?
Well, I think a resilient city is constantly adapting, and the preferences of the people who live in the city also adapt constantly due to the cultural and social things that happen in the city. So if a city has to be resilient and livable, the city has to be able to adapt.
No one? Otherwise I have one. A small one. Did you also notice that resilience was more linked to either lack of resources, extreme conditions, or natural disasters? Or is already resilience being generalized and addressed in normal cities without any particular condition?
We also found natural disaster things, but we turned it a bit down to
you rejected it.
No, we not rejected, but we try to adapt it to all cities, not only cities who conquered several disasters.
No, but I mean on the papers you read, is it just like generalized that all cities are thinking about it, or is just the ones which had to deal with it for a difficult situation?
No, we searched for articles who dealt with
generally.
general.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you.